Amazon FBA, Shopify dropshipping, print on demand, marketing agency, there's so many different concepts for online businesses, and with the demand for it skyrocketing as many people struggle to meet the cost of basic goods, we see the amount of content out there for making money online massively increase. With a lot of that comes a lot of courses and a lot of ideas, a lot of fake gurus promoting the next big idea, talking about the big way that you can get rich. The thing that they often miss though is a lot of the actual method, and instead want to sell you a massive course for an overpriced value which doesn't really teach you much. And I will admit, a lot of courses can be useful. Whilst a lot of courses do often present information that can be easily found on the internet, it puts it all in one place, and as a beginner who doesn't necessarily know what to look into, everything's clearly mapped out, so oftentimes it is a good idea to buy a course. However, the world of courses has got people disenchanted with the concept of starting a business. As they buy loads of courses, they see this flash lifestyle, and before long they realise it all seems to be a scam. But the thing is, none of these business models are a scam. Affiliate marketing is not a scam. Starting a marketing agency is not a scam. None of these ideas are inherently wrong. The problem is though, people become massively disenchanted, as I said, with these ideas once they realise somebody is trying to sell them a course, expecting big results in a short period of time. These gurus often talk about massive results that you can expect, up to £250 a day or more in your first couple of weeks, and often in business this is not the case. So let's talk about the paradox of online business and who really scammed you into believing everything is illegitimate. So simply put, we know what the problem is. The problem is A, people selling courses, and B, people expecting massive results from the courses that they buy. Obviously you do want to get some value for your course, and I believe that's what should be presented. However, the problem is people expect that their course is going to get them millions of pounds in a couple of weeks. And this starts an evil cycle in the sense that they buy the course, they see that this doesn't happen, and then they become disenchanted with every single business idea, believing it's a scam. The business itself is not a scam. Oftentimes what it is people expect results far too fast, and when they don't see it, they believe everything's a scam. People understand the stories of successful billionaires, how people like Elon Musk had to go through painstaking years of starting a business and sleeping on an office floor, but they think for some reason that a $250 online course is going to give them all the results that they need to become a millionaire in a couple of weeks. And I think when we zoom out from the point, you basically see the problem there, right? It's very obvious that the results that are shown in a lot of these courses are unfair or illegitimate, and obviously it could be the case that somebody's gone from making £0 to £1,000 a day in a couple of weeks, but they are probably the outlier. That's often not the rule, and that's not a problem. If you understand what goes into a business, you will understand this is just part of the process, and the course may have helped you. But what happens is when you buy these courses, you already invest a significant stake of money, and you expect a good return on investment quickly. If you think you're going to go from knowing nothing about a market to understanding it completely and starting up a multi-million-pound business in a year or so, it's highly unlikely, and that's not even to be kind of negative about it. I don't think there's anything wrong with spending 3, 4, 5, 6, even 10 years building up a multi-million-pound business, because what's the alternative? It's being stuck in an office for 60 years or something like that. So it really makes sense to do the business to begin with. But you see the problem that I'm trying to present here. People become very disenchanted with the concept of business after realizing that a lot of what's shown on the internet is not fair. To be honest, I think a lot of the content that we see on sites like TikTok and even YouTube, to be fair, don't really help the scenario, as you see the end result of the product. All you see is somebody sat in Dubai with a Lamborghini or a Ferrari and sat in some massive apartment, but they never really talk about what it took to get there. They just tell you about the business model that they did to get there, which is true. I do believe that a lot of these course people are telling you their genuine business model. The problem is, however, not enough of these courses focus on mindset. If I was to ever launch a course, I would definitely make a specific course around business mindset, because it's something that so many people just don't understand. People think that a course is going to set you free in a couple of weeks. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, in this video, there's nothing really wrong with buying a course. However, if you are going to do so, understand that you're not going to get massive results in a couple of weeks. And I don't think there's anything wrong with taking out education. After all, as a university student, I know myself how much of a scam education itself can be. For instance, I've got to pay like 60, 70 grand for a degree before I even get a job. Like, if someone's selling a course for say 3, 4, 500, even $1,000, I don't necessarily think that is a scam if it teaches you everything you need to know to make a lot of money, and it probably will give you more hands-on advice than a university degree could. However, do be aware that a lot of this education puts you at a negative down point to begin with. You've already lost money before you've made any, and it does give you a sort of shortcut to making money and to starting a business, but you can find a lot of this information for free anyway, and as long as you're aware of that, there's no problem. You also should be aware of the actual grit and hustle that goes into making a business. There are going to be sleepless nights, there are going to be stressful days, and no course can help you with that. Obviously it can tell you what to do, but you need to understand that these are just a fact of business, and it is going to happen at some point. So this video is not meant to be negative, but this is what I want to do on the channel a lot. I want to give you guys the reality of what running a business is like. And unfortunately, so many people on the internet don't do that. They're quick to show the end results in hope of them making money off selling you the course to begin with, but they don't tell you about the real problems and issues and struggle that goes into it. So as long as you're aware of it, it's no problem. But that's something that a lot of people forget when they start off with. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. And if you did enjoy, don't forget to subscribe.